Hello team, this is Sujitha. I am currently working as Information Security Administrator at Virtual Testing Foundation. Today my presentation is on effective communication. Before jumping to the topic, let's discuss what is communication. The process of communication is what allows us to interact with other people. Without it, we would be unable to share knowledge or experiences with anything outside of ourselves. Common form of communication includes speaking and broadcasting. In simple terms, we can say as communication is nothing but sharing our knowledge, experiences, feelings and emotions to others in form of speaking. What is effective communication? An effective communication is a communication between two or more persons wherein the intended message is successfully delivered, received and understood. The message which we are saying to others, it should be concise, clear and well understood by the other people. So it is called the effective communication. Benefits of effective communication. Good communication at all levels is essential. In order to get the success in effective communication, we have to follow these steps. Success stands for stronger decision making and problem solving. U stands for upturn in productivity. C stands for convincing and compelling corporate materials. C stands for clearer, more streamlined workflow. E stands for enhanced professional image. S stands for sound business and relationships. And another 6 stands for successful response ensured. There are most common barriers which affects the effective communication. So let's discuss what are those barriers here. Emotional barriers and taboos. Lack of attention, distractions or irrelevance to the receiver. Physical abilities such as hearing problem or speech difficulties. Physical barriers to non-verbal communication. Language differences and the difficulty in understanding unfamiliar accents, use of jargon. Expectations and prejudices which may lead to false assumptions or stereotyping. Differences in perception and viewpoint, cultural differences. Now let's discuss the most 7 C's of the effective communication. Really these 7 C's are really very good in effective communication in order to get the good grip in effective communication. Let's discuss what are those 7 C's here. Completeness, conciseness, consideration, clarity, concreteness, courtesy and correctness. The principles and 7 C's of effective communication is completeness. The completeness in 7 C's refers to the effective communication depends on the completeness of the image. A complete message brings the desired results without any expense or additional information. The conciseness means informal communication. We should be careful about the conciseness of the image. It is always helpful for both sender and the receiver because it helps in saving their time. So whatever the information we are saying to others, it should be clear, concise and clearly defined so that they can understand easily and it helps in saving their time. Consideration. So while we are giving any type of information to others, the message should be in consideration, like they should be understand and we have to say in a way that the people with whom we are talking, they have to understand our communication very easily. While sending a message, the sender should look from the angle of audience. The sender should understand the feelings and emotions of the receivers. Clarity, concreteness and courtesy. Clarity is one of the main aspects of formal communication. Concreteness. While communicating, one should be specific about being specific and defined rather than general. Courtesy. Courtesy means polite behavior. While communicating, everybody should show politeness towards others. The polite messages help to strengthen relationships. So while we are talking with others, we have to keep our language in such a way it should be very polite and general. So that if we are talking with others, they have to feel that this conversation is very healthy and this also helps in strengthening our relationships. And next, C stands for correctness. Correctness means the accuracy of thoughts, figures, and words. While communicating, we should be careful about the correct usage of grammar, message, composition, and appropriate words. Grammar means we have to keep in mind all the tenses should be used in proper uses and the subjects, predicates, all the grammar uses must be perfect. So while we are communicating with others, the grammar uses will helpful in understanding the correct message what we are giving to others. So all these C's are really helpful in understanding the good communication skills. So all these 7 C's are very helpful in effective communication. And the last it refers to, when you talk you are only repeating what you already know, and this is a famous saying of Dalai Lama. Everyone should keep in mind, when you talk you are only repeating what you already know, but when you listen you may learn something new. And thank you for giving this opportunity.